Why did you take your son's blood and put it in your body?
I mean, my son is here. Talmadge, you want to come say hi?
Talmadge.
Yeah, Talmadge. Yeah. Talmadge is amazing.
I'm gonna give a quick spoiler. In the documentary, he was going off to college. You guys dropped him off at the dorm room. Saw him when I walked in. First thing I asked him, I said, "How you liking college?" Gap year.
Yeah.
That didn't last very long. Didn't last very long.
Short-lived.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, however best you can, Talmadge, when you speak, just try to talk into the mic. So yeah, not in college. Gave your dad your blood.
Yeah.
Blink twice if he tricked you into doing it.
Yeah.
I would never do that. Yeah, well, so he was talking with his dad, and his dad was experiencing cognitive decline. And so he offered to do this plasma exchange with my grandfather. And then they were doing this for medical reasons. And then he asked me if I wanted to do it. And I said yes immediately. So we did the world's first tri-generational plasma exchange. And now I have the title Blood Boy.
I have to say that moment in the Netflix doc was like beautiful, guys. Was beautiful. I wasn't sure what to make of the doc, and I told you this yesterday, Bryan.
Yeah.
I was like unsure how they were gonna. I was 20 minutes in. I was like, how are they gonna make this a whole? And it's you guys. You guys are the story.
Yeah.
And that moment between the three generations exchanging blood from young to old, correct, was like you gave blood to your dad and you gave blood to your dad. Was a really beautiful moment, especially considering the backstory with the church and the fallout at one. It's a good doc. It's a good doc, guys. How are people responding to you in the doc? Like you're have a prominent role in a pretty significant Netflix documentary. Like you're essentially famous now. Are people reacting to you on the streets?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I found is that there are so many people who are my age who want to be healthy and they feel like they aren't justified in doing it, or they feel ostracized if they do it. So it's almost as if me doing it and the relationship I have with my dad, people are vicariously living through me to experience social validation for being healthy. So I'm hoping that it in a way gives people permission that yes, you can prioritize sleep. No, you don't have to go out and drink or party to have friends. So hopefully that's sparking some level of change.
Cool.
His generation's is doing it. How old are you?
19.
Teenager.
They're extremely sober curious. They're focused on their health. I think this is going to be the generation where we start to see an increase in response to that type of health.
Would you say your gang is neurotypical or not?
I realize that I'm also an NPC like everyone else, and we imitate those around us. So I try to have some self-awareness about how I act, but at the same time, I live in a world where we prioritize health. And so it's so normal to me. So I've seen him as a father and he's so normal to me. But when I rub up my perception against the world's perception, I'm like, oh, he's crazy to people.
Yeah.
Like I don't see it because I'm in it. And so it's like a common pattern that whatever group you're in, whatever social norms you do, you can't see the craziness of it. So I try to step outside of it.
Fair.
Damn it, this kid's smart.
Elevated perspective. You're ahead of your years, young man. Yeah, good for you.
Amazing,
good for you.
dude.
Bryan, you should be proud, dude.
I am so proud of him.
Yeah, man. We just gotta get the other two on board. What the fuck, guys?
Thanks.
Honestly, what the hell are you guys doing? I don't know them, dude, but I watched this doc and I'm like, man, to have a severed family because of a church. Oh my God, it makes me sad, man. It makes me sad, especially because like Mike said, I don't think anything you're saying is like too controversial. You're making a lot of sense, dude. You're making a lot of sense, and you're actually doing something I think that is extremely noble for our species. Because if we can take even a fraction of the things you are doing and the learnings that we're going to find out because of you, and extend our life by what, 10 minutes, 6 months, a year, any of those answers makes it worth it. Kind of, unless you want to have a 10-10 burger.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.